All right, now we're going to work on simplifying complex numbers. So in a complex number, you have the real part and then you have the imaginary part. So the real part would be 2 there. The imaginary part's negative 5i. And so first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to distribute. This is actually pretty simple. 2 minus 5i. I'm going to distribute here plus negative 6 minus 4i. It's just like I did with polynomials. Now I'm going to combine like terms. I add the real parts together, add the imaginary parts together. So 2 plus negative 6 is negative 4. Negative 5i plus negative 4i would be negative 9i. So it's pretty simple, okay? Here I could distribute first. So 6 plus 8i minus 2 plus 3i. Okay, I don't like subtracting. I'd rather add. So I'm going to add the opposites. I'm going to change this to a plus. I'm going to change that sign. Okay, just like I did with the polynomials earlier in this unit. 6 plus negative 2 is 4. 8i plus negative 3i would be 5i. Okay. Next, I'm going to multiply. So when you multiply, just do your distributive property. I do 3 times this. I do negative 2i times this. So 3 times 3 is 9. 3 times 2i is 6i. Negative 2i times 3 is negative 6i. And negative 2i times 2i would be negative 4. I times I is I squared. Okay, I squared is negative 1. So negative 4 times negative 1 is positive 4. And so I have 6i minus 6i. That's just going to cancel. I'm left with 9 plus 4, which is 13. We're going to talk about, we'll come back to this here in a moment. Okay. 3 minus 2i squared. 3 minus 2i squared is 3 minus 2i. That's 3 minus 2i. Okay. So I can multiply, distribute. 3 times 3 is 9. 3 times negative 2i would be negative 6i. Negative 2i times 3 is negative 6i. Negative 2i times negative 2i would be positive 4i squared. I squared is negative 1. So it'd be negative 4. So 9 minus 4 is 5. Negative 6i minus 6i, you're down $6. You lose $6 more. So now you're down $12. That's about that.